Hi there, welcome to Formidable Academy. In this video, we are going to learn how to add and use solver in your Excel Microsoft application. So to add Excel, add solver, you go to File, there at the top, you go to Options, you go to Add-ins. When you go to add-ins, and then you will find solver here, and then you will be able to install it by clicking on OK. I already have it installed, so I don't have to click on OK, but that's how you add solver to your Excel application. And then what solver does is that it's more like goal seek, but now instead of solving for one variable, it can solve for multiple variables, and it can have constraints. So we're going to use this example to assist us in answering or in learning how to use solver. So we're going to get the minimum of this function by subjecting it to these two constraints. So I want to do it fully at your watch. So I'm going to start by defining x, y, and z as arbitrary numbers. So let's make it 3, 6, and 1. Okay, and this is the function we want to minimize. So let's call it answer. Okay, let's call it function. Let's call it func, and then we're going to say equals to, and then it's x squared. So in that way, we put it in brackets. Don't forget to use brackets, they can make your life easier. Plus y plus 2, which is in brackets, and it's squared, so put other brackets around that also. Simplify, make sure everything is typed in correctly, and then we have brackets again. Inside the brackets we have z minus 3, which is, oh, I made a slight mistake, I'll fix it now, to the power of 2. So we can come here and place other brackets. We have brackets here, and instead of z here we must put this b3, instead of y we must put b2. And then when we say enter, what is the problem? Let's quickly fix the problem. So a1 is as expected. Oh, we clicked a1, it shouldn't be a1 here, this should be this value here. Let's quickly fix this. This should be a b2, b1, or it's still b1. Yeah, now everything is in and is intact. And then we can now come here and define our constraints. So our constraints are what now? So we first start with con1. Let's call it con1. So con1 is what? Con1 is just equal to x squared plus y squared. I hope this way of working works for you. Con2, you can comment in the comment box there if it does or does not work for you. And then our constraint 2 is, it goes as follows: x squared there, so we have our x squared there, and then plus 3 multiplied by z squared minus 1. So let's add the brackets to just be sure that whatever we typed in is implemented the way we wish it to be implemented. There are no ambiguities in our equations. And then now we have defined the problem. Let's now implement solver. So solver is found in data under analyze. Just click on it. What do you want to do? Let's read the question again. Get the minimum. So we come here to say we want the minimum. Which objective, which is the objective cell? The objective cell is that cell, which is the function there. And then now we have to add which variables are to be altered in the process of getting the solution. These variables are to be altered. Very nice. And then now we can come at constraint. Our first constraint is that this con1 must be equal to 0. So we can come here and say add constraint, and we can write to say con1 must be equal to 0. Add. And then the next constraint, this constraint must be less than or equal to 0. Add. Okay, add. And then we can say cancel. Let's see, our constraints have been added. After doing that, you just click on solve, and it comes back to you to say it has found the solution. You say okay. So this constraint 1 is met, it is equal to 0. This second constraint is also met, it is less than or equal to 0. Perfect. And then our function is at its minimum according to solver. And what did it do? It made z 0.57, y 0, x 0. And that is how you use solver. You define your functions, define your constraints, go to the solver, implement everything, and then also there's a solving method. You can use the GRG nonlinear. Mostly it's accurate, but you can ask your teacher or lecturer to assist you to say if they want you to use another method. From me, your Formidable Academy tutor, that's all I had to say about using solver. I hope this video is helpful to you. Don't forget to click on that like button. Don't forget to also click on that subscribe button. Don't forget to also tell your friend to tell their friends about Formidable Academy. Thank you very much.